Alright, good morning YouTube. Nick with NK Landscaping, as usual again. Don't mind the mess. We're still moving into our house. I know this video is going to be posted quite a bit later than the one you saw of us kind of, I guess you could say, buying this house. But anyway, we got a job today. Getting ready for, Kurt's got a few things to do. He has that networking group that we're in. They have meetings every day. Or not every day, every Tuesday. So he's wrapping that up. And if you don't know, we sell tools on the side. So if you're on Instagram, go check us out at the NK Garage. It's all one word. So Kurt's been an avid eBayer for quite a long time. And moving into this house, there's a lot of extra tools. So he's been kind of helping me out, selling them. And we've been buying and selling tools as well. So let's get a cold start on the excavator here. It's like 29 degrees. Always starts right up. But anyway, if you're interested in hand tools, mechanics tools, all that, it's the NK Garage on Instagram. And then we have an eBay store as well. So we got an interesting job coming up today. Open up. This is my my shed. One of my sheds, full of all sorts of stuff. Like I said, my uncle was a collector. Saw my old Tonka trucks and everything. So, but we're in here for the chainsaw. So, look at this. As you can see, I've been kind of clearing back here. You watched the video, you should know. But anyway, we're going to a job today. It's a little something different. This time of year is our slow season, as you may, kind of figure. Not a whole lot of landscaping to do, and the weather is insane. It's January. Tomorrow's my birthday, January 18th, and we've gotten 2 very small snow events this year. That's it. So no plowing. The ground isn't even fully frozen. Really strange. But in the winter, we kind of do like a mix of junk removal and things of that nature. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing today, with a twist and an excavator. So you can see here, I got the truck in the woods. So I've been working cutting in this road. Like I said, I own right up to that house. And my house is down there by the smoke, starting a fire this morning. But yeah, I've been cutting in this road. I gotta take down this row of trees, and I gotta shorten that fence. And I'll have my road going back there. But that also involved moving this big pile. This was all wood chips by the road. I had to pull all these rocks out. No gravel yet. That's just, I spread out the wood chips a little bit just to get me something a little flatter. And of course, I ripped my mud flap off, so I gotta put that back on before we head out today. But I gotta do a few things here. I'm gonna get ready, and then when Kurt gets over here, we're gonna make our way back to the yard to grab some more tools, because we're still not fully like utilizing my property as a company space yet. So I'm gonna let the excavator warm up. I gotta grab a bunch of attachments. It's gonna be a little while before I check back in with you guys. For you guys, it'll be mere seconds. Just wanted to show you something cool. So this is the base mount for a GoPro. I film on a GoPro. And this is the ram mount ball that's in the excavator that I have on the window. I have a mount in there, but it's really hard to put the GoPro on. You have to unscrew the attachment or whatever, fiddle with it, get it back in, and then screw it back in. It's a pain in the butt. This will allow me, this will stay permanently in the excavator, and I can clip the GoPro right to it. So I should be able to get a little better shots for you, hopefully. 3D printed this, because you can't buy one, because nobody makes one. But yeah, you can see right up here, there's that ball mount. So every time I'm, having to unscrew this and then put the 2 little fingers of the GoPro in here, and it's a pain. So let me get everything sorted out this morning, and check it with you in a little bit. Okay guys, so I'm using my phone here. I know you can't see it now, but before I could see what I was seeing, or what you were seeing on the camera, now when it's recording now. So I got you mounted up here. It is better. It makes it a lot easier for me to put the camera up there. There is a little bit of wiggle in you guys, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully this is a good view. I know you're probably used to seeing this view from people like Let's Dig, or, you know, a number of other YouTubers. This is a mini. This is a small mini, so the cab's not very big, so I kind of struggle to find a good viewing angle for you guys. And then on top of that, I gotta watch this door. So when I open the door, it removes a lot of this blockage for you guys, but I gotta make sure that the door doesn't hit you. So, you know, it comes close, but it should be a good view for you guys, I think. Today, of course, I'm gonna be rolling with the door closed because it is so cold. But hopefully this allows me to get some better views and angles and things, so. All right, people, we're loaded up. Well, except for those things. And Kurt's here, so we gotta go to the yard. Always getting spam calls. We gotta go to the yard and grab, I think, the demo saw, maybe a couple other things, and all right, guys. We just pulled up on site. Had to snake my way up this little curvy driveway. Can you guess what's going away? I'll tell you, it rhymes with goat. Yeah, boat's going. There's some garbage behind the garage that's going. Trailer for the boat's going. There's like an oil tank and a burner back there that's got to go. And they got a tree in the back that has to get cut up and everything tossed down the hill. So we're gonna get the excavator unloaded here. Let's see if I can pick this thing up in one shot and deposit it in the trailer, and then give her a couple little bits of smush. We're gonna try to get that engine off there if possible. We do have the demo saw and stuff with us, so there's probably a little bit of value in that motor, especially with our eBay stuff. Whether the motor's good as a whole or not, we could part out the interior of it and see what happens. So let me get this unloaded. Got my tools here with me, so we'll see how it goes here. Alright, don't mind the beeping from the quick coupler. Get the pallet forks hooked up here, and hopefully I should just be able to kind of lift this thing right into the trailer. It's pretty light, or at least by the looks of it, it's pretty light. I know quick coupler, my bucket is off and the pins are unlocked. It's all about being safe. It's probably easier just to grab it with the gripper for now. And then grab one of those ratchet straps. What? Shut off the truck and then grab an orange ratchet strap. Okay. anything on this boat like the glass. So I think I'm just gonna literally drag it like it's a boat, like it's in the water. Just drag it right up in the trailer. That was easy. Huh. Okay. Cool. Stand by for 1 second. I'm gonna get the other GoPro and I'll try to film me smashing this thing up a little bit. Okay. You don't have much battery, but rest be assured I've got another camera recording for you. Wondering what that is, Kurt is cutting up the trailer. I broke the wood on my trailer. you can see we got the boat loaded up, and then there's, oh my god, it stinks. There's just an endless amount of empty shotgun shells. Should have seen how many mice ran out of the one. I was afraid, I didn't want them climbing up in the excavator here. But I'm gonna walk with the excavator probably through this Pachysandra. We gotta get this oil tank back here and this heater or furnace of some sort. So let me make my way back there. Okay, the battery's probably gonna die on you, but we're gonna get this oil tank out of here. Like at the edge of my reach. I'm in a bush. There we go. Okay, so this is our metal haul. We got to cut a hole in this oil tank. That's just a scrapyard requirement, and then we're going to fill it with all this metal. We're going to go take this dump run, get everything cleaned up, and then we will come back for the scrap metal and see how we can do that. I would love to get it on the back of the truck so we can take the excavator out of here at the same time, but we'll see. Okay, so we have a boat and a whole bunch of garbage in the trailer. That's going to the recycling center right now. We have the trailer and all of the scrap metal nicely fit inside of the oil tank here. These tires, they have to go to a separate place. Here's some more metal, but we're gonna go to the dump. I'll get some footage of that, and then we'll come back, put this on the back of the truck, and then put the excavator back in the trailer. We'll get out of here. So let me move those pallet forks, and we'll check in with you in a few minutes here when we're at the dump. All right, we're here at the dump. It's probably gonna be a little bit of a wait for you guys. It looks like there's a couple trucks in the way, so I'll just clip you on here. as you can see, this is a fun place. Basically, they take that loader, they scoop it up, they dump it in a truck that's in a lower area, and then that excavator just sits there and smashes everything all day. Alright, so we just weighed our way out. You guys missed, but we weighed our way in. Kurt's gonna run inside, pay the man, and we'll see what we're at for weight. I'm thinking like, I don't know, 1,300 pounds? Maybe more. Kurt says maybe more. We'll see. It was a little wet. There was some goo in there, but we'll find out. Yeah, not too bad. A little stinky in there. Ground had a bunch of nails on it. It's the worst. I've been here a few times in the past couple weeks, just cleaning out my house, and it's been really clean. The ground, you know, no nails, no glass. Today there was just a huge pile of nails on the ground, backed right over it. So hopefully we don't have any punctures. But we're back on. Well, once Kurt pays, we'll be back to the job. We'll load up the metal. Then we got to cut up that tree. And that's it for this one. So I'll check in with you guys in a few minutes here. Covered in dust. It was dusty in there. So what were we at? We have a whopping 1,420 pounds. 1,420 pounds, and what was that? 115 bucks, 95 cents. Not too bad. All right, back to the job we go. All right, back on site. We're gonna get this scrap loaded up real quick. Probably just gonna throw the pallet forks on, and I can just put it right in the bed. Kurt's opening the dump trailer. Hopefully he knows what I'm doing. He'll find out shortly enough. But here we go. Okay, I got the grapple on here now. We gotta go in the back. There's a tree down. We're just throwing all the wood down the hill. So Kurt's getting the chainsaws ready. I'm gonna track my way up and around the garage, and we'll get this thing lopped up and out of here. All right, so Kurt's cutting up this tree. I'm just gonna toss it down the hill, and that'll finish us off. right there and I'll grab the end. I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, but I'm literally on like the edge of this cliff. It's kind of cool. That was super easy. You always notice me picking the machine up like this and spinning the tracks. If you haven't figured that out by now, or you know, this isn't what you do every day, because I know to a lot of people it is, and I'm basically doing that. It allows the track to pivot in the back and not actually kind of like slide on the grass. So I'm just picking up, you know, in this case I'm kind of using the boom to level me out, but it's just a way to keep the damage on the grass to a minimum, and it prolongs the life of the tracks because everything's not working as hard. around the garage. That was fantastic. I just gotta figure out how to get the truck loaded up here, and we're basically ready to get out of here in a few minutes. So I'll check in with you in a minute, and hopefully you're enjoying this. This is a nice quick job. All right, guys. Excavator and the hand tools loaded in the trailer. Metal and the grapple on the bed. Everything's strapped down well. I got corner protectors here because of the sharp metal. Everything's clean. No more boat, no more tree, no more junk. Imagine if all jobs were that easy. Alright guys, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching as usual. I'll catch you on the next one, because there's always more, I'll tell you that. But Kurt says hi. Kurt says bye. Like, comment, subscribe if you want. You don't have to. We're going home. We're gonna be starting filming for NK Garage. I've had the channel for years, so if you want to subscribe, I believe it's just NK space Garage on YouTube. Maybe I'll see if I can link it in this video. But any sort of tools, hand tools, especially older, vintage, Craftsman, Snap-on, Matco, Mac, SK, you name it, we probably got it. Or we will have it. So, I'll see you on the next one, guys. See ya.